2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi Luke, I'm so looking forward to following these two players in this group. They've been going back and forth a bit on social media leading up to the event and seem to really want to prove something out on the course today.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry.
Ooh, that was a little bit of an interesting pass at it.
That'll flick a few of the leaves going through there. That's a little untidy. Second shot here on the first. This one looks to be slightly offline here. All this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it? Going with the 8-iron here. Time now for the fourth shot.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Okay, let's get those two important things back, timing and tempo. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
This one's for bogey. That's frustrating.
Not too sure exactly what they were thinking on that one.
And here's their seventh shot. This putt coming up is for triple bogey. Bit too heavy-handed there. This putt is about 16 feet. Might need to get the feel back on the putting green. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup.
Just hammered that through the line. This putt is 16 feet to the hole. That's it. Time's up. Move to the next hole. We've got to keep our pace of play. Sitting at 7 over for the event. Time to face a par 4. And from the bunker here. bit out of shape with that swing. Got to get the rhythm back. This would be a great up and down. This putt for par here. Okay, steady now.
Yeah, that can happen on these greens. They're tricky at times.
And this next putt here is for a double bogey. Oh, did you see that one fly by? No, that's a punish. Nothing worse than putting it off for green. All right, now it's time for lucky number 7. "14 feet to the cup." And that putt will end up short.
I hate to use the word choke, Luke, but that's exactly what happened there. A flat out choke.
Yeah, it was a narrow miss. Just a short putt remaining here. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Harold Varner III setting up his next shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. And hopefully they've been able to give themselves a little pep talk after that unfortunate result at the last. They need to focus here and set up the next tee shot. And that was a bit of a misfire.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Okay, let's get back to the action. This would be a great up and down. Setting up here with a very long putt. Steady on. This is a bogey putt coming up.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
No, that's too bad. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Sitting at 15 over for the day. Setting up now on a par 4.
Double bogey in the last hole. That really set this player back. Hopefully it isn't too costly.
That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Henny, what does that lie look like?
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
This one headed left and not coming back.
Yeah, this was just a flat pull.
Getting ready to play their third. This putt was about 17 feet long.
Trying to save par here.
That's not your best effort. Playing their fifth shot. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
Ouch, that hurts. This is a triple bogey attempt here. Just didn't drop. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. Our current leader is enjoying a two-stroke lead. It's time to step onto the tee here at the fifth. Well, Rich, it's become a bit of a new age thing on tour. A couple of rivalries that heat up on social media. We've seen a number of other players that call each other out. What have you made of this social media age?
Well, you better have thick skin if you're going to get into the social media arena. Thankfully, they didn't have it when I was out there on tour because I don't know if I could handle it. I certainly couldn't be trusted with it back then. But I think if you're going to go into that arena, you have to treat social media like it's just something that it's fun to do. If you do go down that rabbit hole in social media, you better be prepared for the consequences.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
This is their look at birdie.
Yeah, the line was pretty good, but the length, that was loose.
I gotta say, that was a very poor effort.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Ooh. This next putt for double bogey. That was a gallant attempt. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Ooh, right by the hole. And a quadruple bogey putt coming up now.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
How frustrating. Maybe you can chip it back close and limit the damage. putting hasn't been the strength today. Hopefully that can change right here. Remember, there's two important parts of a putt: line and length. Too much length on that one.
And not too sure what they were seeing there, but they didn't get it correct, did they?
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Luke, what can you say? Just had a bad hole on the last. They need to shake it off and concentrate at the task at hand.
Seems like they got an abundance of swing thoughts going on there. Perhaps paralysis by analysis. Right up in the canopy of the trees. And he's down there.
Well, you can club down. Everything's all in front of you as it runs into this downhill green.
Opting for the 5-iron. Oh, that's a tad disappointing, finding the branches there. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
We need this one to bounce right. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. And he needs this to save par. Oh, just missed.
I gotta say, that was a very poor effort.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Oh, that's a bonus. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Time for the 5th shot. Well, you like the look of those hands.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
We don't want to drop any more shots. Let's make this for double. Wow, that's misjudged.
I think they didn't really understand how much downhill it actually was. Shocking.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Wow, was that a rush of blood or something? Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Look, I gotta say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
A bit long on that one. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Looks like they may have pushed that one. Sadly, your time's up here, but that's all right. You've got another chance on the next hole. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Time to get this train back on the tracks. They need to focus here and get back into the game. Well, this should affect the ball flight. Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Birdied their last hole.
Second shot here on the 7th. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance. The history of golf has been littered with some great characters for the modern game. Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year. Looking really good.
A bit long on that one. This is their 5th shot. That's certainly a shot saver there, Rich.
Not a good lie. Fortunate to hit the pin and go in.
And let's have another look at that one.
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Here we find ourselves at the dramatic 8th hole at Craggy Heights, a par 3 playing 198 yards from the back tees.
Look, probably one of those picturesque par 3s on this golf course, if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anywhere in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here is just dandy.
Well, the putter's going to be coming out of the bag, but it's still going to be a long way from the hole. Putting for par. Oh, so close.
Not too sure exactly what they were thinking on that one.
And here we are with their 4th. Ooh, that almost went down. 7 feet to the cup. This looks good. A bit too much pace on that one. And the dreaded triple bogey putt. Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. Sadly hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here. What about the pace on that one?
Yeah, that can happen on these greens. They're tricky at times.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Maybe some time on the practice green wouldn't hurt. That's not your best play. You've reached the shot limit here. Head to the next hole and see if you can do better. Time now to forget the horrors of the last and focus on this next tee shot.
Luke, that swing was just south of awful.
Well, this could alter the line of the shot. Henny, how bad is this lie?
Oh, some smiles here. A bit of luck in the second cut. It's sitting nicely.
Oh, caught up in some branches. Oh, he's hit a tree. Ah, that's not the shot he was hoping for. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 180 yards.
Well, this should be unpredictable. That's a heavy lie this player has drawn. Well, that didn't look like their best swing there. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Well, it's a chance still to get up and down if they can hold a monster. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Setting up here with a very long putt. Okay, slow down now. That's enough.
I think they didn't really understand how much downhill it actually was. Shocking.
Chance to change his fortunes on the green. This would be a good one to make. That's frustrating. It's fair to say that putt got away from them, didn't it? Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. Didn't that look good for a long time? Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
And unfortunately, the shot limit has been reached on this hole, and this player is going to move on to the next. So, Rich, give us a halftime report.
Well, Luke, this rivalry we have been watching has been fun. This player's behind their rival as we make the turn. It'll be fun to see how this matchup shakes out.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Yeah, quality shot that. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Looks to have misjudged the speed of that one. This must be frustrating. Time to get back on that green. Playing their 4th shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Just 10 feet to the cup here. Just didn't drop. No, that's a punish. Nothing worse than putting it off for green. 6th shot coming up. Oh, I thought that one was going in. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
Whoa, back there, horsey. That's not your best effort. Whew. Don't lose too much energy. Here's the 8th shot. Well, that was an absolute beauty, particularly out of that lie. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Yeah, that's never nice. Putting it off the surface, that hurts. Well played. That shot so good, we need to have another look.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
On the tee of a par 3. Opting for the 9-iron. And he's safely on the green.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Ouch, that hurts. How frustrating. Maybe he can chip it back close and limit the damage. And here we are with the 3rd shot. This next putt is for bogey. Well, there's a wild ride. He's had a tough time of it on the greens here today. Hopefully all that'll change right here. That was a gallant attempt. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Oh, hit a house. What's in front of them, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
Come on, ball. Come on.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Ooh. This putt about 11 feet in distance. Oh, just missed. Now it's time to move on to the next hole. You've reached your shot limit on this one. Oh, Rich loves standing on this 12th tee here, a par 5. You're always thinking birdie or perhaps better. Take us through it.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a three-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. A little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
This one's heading to the hazard. Playing their 5th shot. Oh, that was pure. Here's their 6th shot. Yeah, that one will play. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Oh my, how about that for a par?
Oh, wow, Luke, what a classy shot from a classy player, holing out for the fairway bunker there.
This putt coming up is for triple bogey.
So far, so good.
And there it is. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Oh, the breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering, and it's straight back up into this player.
Not bad. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Hit a house. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Bit quick in the stroke. That looked pulled.
Not too sure exactly what they were thinking on that one.
Time for the 5th shot. How close was that to going down? This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. A good stroke. That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. And this next putt is for triple bogey. Oh, so close. Well, that'll affect the momentum.
Yeah, that can happen on these greens. They're tricky at times.
Wow. Well, that was like a laser straight at it. A 7-footer right here. Oh, put the brakes on that one. That's got far too much speed. That's it. Time's up. Move to the next hole. We've got to keep our pace of play. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that. Wow, that was just striped. Why don't we catch up with the V-Man, Harold Varner III.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Going with the 7. And he's holed it. What a shot.
Astounding, simply astounding. What a hole out. What a play.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich.
Yeah, not too sure what they were seeing there, but they didn't get it correct, did they?
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. That putt went a bit long there. Henny's down there. You got to read.
Setting up this putt 30 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for bogey.
Maybe some time on the practice green wouldn't hurt. Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? It was on a good line.
I gotta say, that was a very poor effort.
They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done. That went ripping by the hole.
And not too sure what they were seeing there, but they didn't get it correct, did they?
Sadly, your time's up here, but that's all right. You've got another chance on the next hole. And hopefully they've been able to give themselves a little pep talk after that unfortunate result at the last. They need to focus here and set up the next tee shot. Wow, what happened there?
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Ooh, that almost went down. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. That wasn't your best effort, was it?
I think they didn't really understand how much downhill it actually was. Shocking.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. 15 feet to the cup. Bit too heavy-handed there.
Not too sure exactly what they were thinking on that one.
All right, let's stop the bleeding. This putt for quadruple bogey. Looking really good, this one. Oh, he's up, Tiger. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. That's a disappointing stroke. That's a push. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
That's not your best play. You've reached the shot limit here. Head to the next hole and see if you can do better. Love the long holes. Welcome to the par 5. Second shot here on the 16th. Going with a 3-wood here. Maybe needed a better club from the caddy. It's a bit strong, this. Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
this would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
But what a shot. This is a par putt. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Sitting at 1 under. Oh, that's a ripper.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Oh, don't we love a short par 4, particularly on the penultimate hole, Rich. 17 here, playing under 300 yards.
Luke, at just 283 yards, listen, if you're not going to go for this green, you better just give up your tour card. I mean, literally, this is a begging to be gone. This hole is going to show you what kind of player you truly are. Take out the three-wooder driver, knock it on the green, make eagle, make the crowd go wild. Anything less than that? No, thank you.
Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
Downhill, all the way, down grain just a bit. They let it get away from him.
This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
This is what they have left for par here.
Wow, steady on there.
Yeah, that can happen on these greens. They're tricky at times.
This is their 5th shot. Time to make a putt here. This one's for double. Just didn't drop.
I think they didn't really understand how much downhill it actually was. Shocking.
This is a triple bogey attempt here. The old hammer hands putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
Oh dear, time to get the chipper back out. Found the green side rough. Ooh, what a recovery. Almost hold it. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. It looks like he pushed that one. And unfortunately, the shot limit has been reached on this hole, and this player is going to move on to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. And now teeing off on the final hole of this round.
Boy, they need to really focus in here and shake off what happened back at the last.
Well struck. From around 180 yards out.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival, Harold Varner III, has a worthy competitor this week.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Well, to be honest, those are the putts you have to make at this level of competition. 4 feet to the cup. He'll be disappointed with that one. That was a pushed putt. Putting for bogey. Ooh, right by the hole. It's fair to say that putt got away from them, didn't it? 6th shot coming up. Oh, they'll be stoked with that. They could have been a big score, but a fighting finish. Well done.
Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
Well, Rich, it's fair to say that this player didn't quite have their best stuff this week.
Not stellar by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, it was quite pitiful, to be fair.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.